Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. Just want to give an update as to what's been going on these past couple weeks. I know it's been a couple weeks, I believe, since I put a video out, but things have been rather busy. On the work front, I know I had talked about that my job had denied my accommodation request and we had been going back and forth. Things sort of reached a tipping point and I quit. So I'm no longer working as of the 23rd of this month. I do have interviews already in place as well as some other leads. So we'll just see what happens. But yeah, it became very obvious that the job wasn't going to work out as much as I wanted it to, so I cut my losses and left. That being said, that did free up energy to do everything I wanted to do last week, so that last weekend, that would have been, the 17th and 18th, I did go to Ocean City for Boardwalk Rock. I left sort of late on Friday evening and got to Ocean City after midnight, I think it was. I didn't do a lot at the festival on Saturday. It was really hot and obviously it's at the beach, so there's no shade and I am really heat sensitive, not to mention just needed to recover from the drive. I did go for a couple hours and then walked back to the hotel and just slept the rest of the day, basically. I did go longer on Sunday, but not all day. And then I drove home on Monday, which took twice as long. That was no fun. I definitely cannot do distance driving anymore. I definitely have a limit to how long I can stay awake and focused when I'm driving. Then Tuesday, I think I had some appointments, and then Wednesday, I did decide to drive to Virginia for the concert there. That was kind of a bummer because even though I was in the ADA section, everyone in the ADA section was standing, so I couldn't really see anything. I did get to see most of the band I actually went to see, which was not the headliner. Well, they were co-headliners, but not the final band of the night. It was next to the last band. Most people were not standing up for those songs, so that was good at least, but I did end up leaving early because I didn't really go for the band, and I couldn't see anything anyway. And I did stay in a hotel, so I just went back to the hotel and then came home on Thursday, had a couple of appointments on Thursday, and then sort of last minute, I decided to get Metallica tickets, more because I wanted to see Limp Bizkit than Metallica. I know, horrible, but Limp Bizkit is my generation, no pun intended. So I did that on Friday in Philadelphia. That was worth it. That was a lot of fun. But it's just been a long couple weeks. I did notice that since I'm able to recover in between the drives, I am still functional. I use the term kind of loosely. So that was nice. It wasn't that I can no longer drive anymore. It's just that I take a long time to recover. The next day I basically just sleep all day. And obviously when I was working and driving, that wasn't really possible because I had to work the next day. So it's good to know that I can still drive if I need to for up to 6 hours. Those 6 hours was definitely not ideal. It's been a good week in terms of getting out and doing things, but every other day I basically just slept all day. And I'm considering going to Gatlinburg in a couple weeks, well, not even a couple weeks, next Sunday on June 1st. I'm still trying to figure out if I really want to do that. I don't really want to drive again. I would chunk it, so I would drive like 4 hours, stay in a hotel, and then drive the other 4 hours. But just driven a lot, and it sounds like a lot of work. A lot of the things I want to do there, or I would want to do there, is sort of like active, like they're outside stuff. So it really depends on the weather, and I can't really walk well. I just get really fatigued and my muscles burn, so I don't really know how realistic it is to go when the things I want to do I won't really be able to do. And even though I have a rollator, like a lot of it involves sort of like chair lifts or gondolas and stuff like that, and I don't know if you can bring a rollator on those things. None of the ones I've ever been on that would really be possible, so I'm still thinking about that. But the past week has been good. It's nice when I'm not working to actually see how functional I am or not. But that's gonna be it. I do have a cardiologist appointment coming up on Tuesday. I'm hoping to figure out something with this fluid retention because, like I said before, I can lose 7 pounds overnight just peeing a lot, and that's just not really practical, especially if I start working again and I need to like go into a hospital or somewhere. I can't really be getting my sleep interrupted like that, so something definitely needs to change. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I don't have anything big planned unless, like I said, I end up going to Gatlinburg next week. If so, I'll record a video before I go. That way there'll be something up. But I think that's gonna be it. I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is you are seeing this, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.